The hunter's lesson. In a small village nestled between dense forests and clear rivers, there lived a boy named Ethan. Ethan's family had a long tradition of hunting, and he often listened to his father and grandfather tell stories about their hunting adventures. Ethan dreamed of becoming a skilled hunter like them. One crisp autumn morning, Ethan's father, Mr. Harris, decided it was time for Ethan to join him on a hunting trip. "Ethan, today you will come with me to the forest. It's time you learn the ways of the hunter," Mr. Harris said. Ethan felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. He packed his bag with food, water, and a notebook to jot down notes. He also carried a small bow and a quiver of arrows his father had given him as a gift. They set off early, the morning mist still hanging in the air. As they walked through the forest, Mr. Harris taught Ethan about the different animal tracks and the sounds they made. "A good hunter respects nature and understands the animals," he explained. Ethan listened carefully, eager to learn. They reached a clearing where they decided to set up a small camp. Mr. Harris showed Ethan how to make a simple shelter and start a fire. "These skills are essential for any hunter," he said. After their camp was ready, they set out to explore the forest. They walked quietly, listening to the sounds of the forest. Suddenly, Mr. Harris stopped and pointed to some deer tracks on the ground. "These tracks are fresh. Let's follow them," he whispered. They followed the tracks until they spotted a group of deer grazing in a meadow. Ethan's heart pounded with excitement. He carefully aimed his bow, just as his father had taught him. But as he watched the deer, something inside him changed. He saw how peaceful and graceful they were, and he felt a deep respect for the animals. Ethan lowered his bow. "Dad, I don't want to hurt them," he whispered. Mr. Harris looked at his son with understanding. "It's okay, Ethan. Hunting is not just about catching an animal. It's about respecting nature and making responsible choices." They continued their walk through the forest, enjoying the beauty of nature. Mr. Harris showed Ethan different plants and explained their uses. They saw a family of rabbits and watched them play. Ethan wrote notes in his notebook, feeling grateful for the experience. As the sun began to set, they returned to their camp. They cooked a simple meal over the fire and talked about the day's adventures. "I'm proud of you, Ethan," Mr. Harris said. "You showed wisdom and respect for nature. That is the true spirit of a hunter." That night, Ethan lay in his shelter, looking up at the stars. He thought about what his father had said. He realized that being a hunter was not just about the hunt. It was about understanding and respecting the natural world. The next morning, they packed up their camp and headed back to the village. Ethan felt a sense of pride and fulfillment. He had learned valuable lessons and felt closer to nature. He knew he would carry these lessons with him forever. Back in the village, Ethan shared his experience with his friends. They listened with wide eyes as he told them about the deer, the rabbits, and the lessons he had learned. "Being a hunter is about more than just hunting," he explained. "It's about respecting and understanding nature." Ethan's story spread through the village, and people admired his wisdom and respect for nature. He continued to go on hunting trips with his father, but he always remembered the lessons he had learned. He used his skills to help his family and to protect the forest. Years passed, and Ethan grew up to become a respected hunter in the village. He taught others about the importance of respecting nature and making responsible choices. He shared the wisdom his father had passed down to him, ensuring that the tradition of respect and understanding continued. The story of Ethan and the lessons he learned in the forest became a legend in the village. It inspired many to appreciate the beauty of nature and to become responsible stewards of the land. Ethan's legacy lived on, reminding everyone that the true spirit of a hunter lies in respect, wisdom, and understanding. And so, the village flourished, surrounded by the beauty of the forest, thanks to the young boy who learned the true meaning of being a hunter. Ethan's story became a timeless reminder of the bond between humans and nature and the importance of living in harmony with the world around us.